one. Glad you're home. Simon, are you ready to get started? Simon, can you hear me?
Mic check.
Yeah, I hear you, Simon. I hope everyone does. Do you hear
Okay.
me?
All right. Yeah, I think let's begin.
Yes, we
Wow, I
can.
think we have four. All right. Okay. Hello, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Simon.
Okay. So, okay.
That's
I think let's begin. So, all right. Thanks. So, I'm Simon Ojok. I tweet at Simon P Ojok on Twitter. Then I'm also Android developer working with the Plume via Turing. So Turing is the hiring team and Plume is the client which I'm now working for. I'm also a student at MUK University, third year. So I think one day you guys will find me walking around doing my last exam. All right, so today we're going to we're going to learn about Android and also Android development. We shall see what is required, what should you do to become Android developer, what you need to buy if there is any, and much more, and how long will it for you to become a developer. And in case you are not a developer, what should you do next to earn money from your Android development? Because in life we're all about looking for cash, right? Financial freedom. So most things people do nowadays, they do aiming at getting some earning a living from something. All right, so I think let's begin. So the first question is what is Android? I know all of you guys there are having smartphones. Some people are having iOS, but our focus is Android. So what is Android? From Wikipedia, Android is a mobile operating system which was based on Linux. I think it was developed in 2001 by some people. Yeah, they were known as Open Headset Alliance, and it was bought by Google at around 2003. Yeah, there was Android 1.01, which was called Android Frio. It was majorly in US, not here in Uganda. So I know on this meeting, no one used Android 1.0 Frio. Yes, so basically we can find Android everywhere. So most of you people are having Android smartphones. I'm sure like 90% are having Android smartphone. Some of you Android TV. Some of you might have used Chromebook, which is also based on Android, and Android thing, which is embedded system for Android. If you are at MUK, like in year 3, I know you have learned about the embedded system. Yeah, there's also Android Arduino. It's called Android Things, which is right here. So now the next is what is Android development? So right now we know what Android is, which is an operating system. Actually, to me as a programmer, Android is not a phone, as other people see. Android is a development kit, not even operating system. But to other people, it could be a phone. But at the end of today, Android will be a SDK for us. So Android software development is the process of creating an apps. Yes, this can be done using Kotlin, Java, C++, using Android software development kit, and other languages. However, Google wants us only to use Kotlin only as per now, though before people were using Java, but currently everyone should start using Kotlin for Android development. So Android developer is a person or engineer who create mobile apps. Yeah. So if you create apps, you can be called Android developer or Android engineer. So some people who do Android development on a professional level, they always acquire certification from Google, which is called Google Certified Android Developer. which is given to Google, to people. Google think that they have the skills they need to deliver good apps to their expectations. I'll talk more about this at the end of the slide and how you can get satisfied as a developer. Yes, now let's go to Android development. Which language do you need to write Android apps? The first one on the list is Kotlin. Kotlin is a cross-platform general-purpose programming language. It was made by JetBrains. Those are the people who are creating Android Studio as well, and plus other software development kits. They are really good in doing their work, and they were contracted by Google to create for them Kotlin. And secondly, you can also use Java. Java is a high-level language, OOP. Though currently we are moving away from Java, we are going to Kotlin because Kotlin is simpler. Though Kotlin code and Java, they can all work together hand in hand. And thirdly, you may need to know some XML and JSON, some like little of them, right? So how does, last time you people had a session about web development. So how does Android relate to web development? Well, Android, based on, in Android development, there's what we call client-server architecture, whereby your data is kept on a server somewhere. Then your Android app constantly requests the server for data that you use on Android apps. So hopefully, actually, all mobile apps, most of them, they rely on this architecture, whereby as you use the app onto your phone, it's always talking to a back-end code, which is made by full-stack web developers. So that's the relationship between Android and the web. Yes, as we go further, so here is a picture. So you can have a server running somewhere, and somebody might have the app onto his or her phone. So you can talk to the server via internet. For example, I know people are using WhatsApp. Yes, WhatsApp is on this architecture. I remember you have the Android phone onto Android app onto your phone, but it's getting data from the server constantly. So that's the relationship between Android app and the web. So now, which tool do you need to make Android apps? There are quite many, others are optional. A laptop. Yes. From my experience, I recommend i5, i5 or i7, and if you have money, you can get i7 with 8 GB of RAM. Then if you have some money to burn, you could buy also SSD ROM so that it becomes faster. Remember, Android Studio is a heavy software. So for you to run it, you have to be having a very strong machine. So i3 up to i7, they could work well. Then you need Android device. Of course, Android phone, TV, things, Chromebook, but this is optional. But I recommend you be having one, so you really experience what Android is. So I also suggest that you build as online so that you experience using Android phone. Because if you are developing for Android, you must be knowing Android. That is this required. It's a text editor we use for creating Android app. Has so many features. I think at the end of this slide, we shall understand a little bit. You need a USB for connecting your laptop to a phone. You need also internet for getting Android CK, Android Studio, and other stuff. Then you need also a community. Yes, you cannot work alone. So you need a community. You need people to be with, to discuss with. So that's where we have Android community. There are so many communities. At the end, I will share some. There are others on Slack, so many of them. Then seventh, you need Git and GitHub. Yes, so you need to be having Git installed onto your machine, and you need to know how to use GitHub and have your account on GitHub. Then number 8 is optional, but that's what I prefer. I feel like it's better to have Linux operating system onto your computer. Instead of using Windows, use Linux, because Linux, they have some features and it's fast enough to run Android Studio onto your laptop. Even though you have a dual core laptop, But if you have Linux, it could be some of faster than Windows because Windows is heavy. So that's number 8, just my personal recommendation based on my experience. Yes, now. So what is trending in Android community as per now? Jetpack Compose. Yeah, I think in August, JetBrains, people who made Kotlin, released Jetpack Compose. Is now what is trending right now. Many people are trying to learn Jetpack Compose. It's a modern way of creating Android UI. And secondly, Compose can run to web and multi-platform like iOS. So like if you know Compose, you can write any app that can run on web browser, even on iPhone. So that's something which is trending. It's pretty cool. It's trending. Then number 2 is Kotlin multi-platform. Yes, this is a way whereby we Android developers could also write apps which could run on iPhone and MacBooks using KMM. It's called Kotlin multi-platform. It's called MUD skills. So as you know, people who started writing Android apps like earlier in 2018, we call them old school programmers because they use Java to write prayer programs and some other stuff which nowadays are deprecated. So nowadays, if the trend is you knowing MUD skills, modern Android development skills. Yes, and also building for foldables. Yeah, Samsung has a phone which is foldable. You can flip like a laptop. So it's also a trend. Machine learning and artificial intelligence. So they are bringing machine learning and AI onto Android. So that's a trend. Chatbots, wearables, mobile wallet, cloud-based Android apps. Then AR number 10. You can get more from that link there. So yes, so now assuming you want to become Android developer, where are you going to start from? Well, number one choice is Google Africa Developer Scholarship Guides, which is fully sponsored by Google and is being done by Angela. So this is a program in which I went through, and the one who helped me to become a certified Android developer. You can get more from the link below. Then you can also acquire skill from your university. I think Makerere University had a program in research where people could learn Android development, and this thing is being done well in Bara University. Then thirdly, you need also Pluralsight. This is an online learning platform where people learn Android development. So if you opt for number 1, you'll use number 3 for your learning. Just in case you have gone with number 1, you also use number 3 for learning. Then number 4 is the website, the official website for Google. Number 5 is also YouTube channel for Android developers. Then number 6 is HackerRank. Here is general thing. So you learn DSA and so many stuff. Then number 7 is also learning the Kotlin language, because the more you're good into a language, is the more you can solve some problems in the language. Yes. Now, so suppose that you know Android development. Where are you going to get employed and get good money? Of course, you can get employed here in Uganda, which is also cool. But in Uganda, like they overexploit developers. They overexploit you. So those are the top 5 recommendations I have for you guys, where the pay is somehow good and you'll be able to work from home, work at any time you want. Number 1 is TopTal, Turing, Tunga, Andela, and Top Coders. So you can go and work there once you know Android development. That is the end of the slides. I don't know whether I'm allowed to show you guys maybe some little code snippet of Android, how it's done for my computer.
It's okay, Simon. You can take us through probably how to build an app and small things. It's okay.
All right. Okay, now let's continue. So just to start, assuming you have your laptop, it's a brand new one, you have internet, where do you go? Just Google, download Android Studio. Yeah. Then the first link is where you go. Just a second. Yes, mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Mic
Simon,
check.
we hear you. We hear you.
Okay, so you come here to Android Studio. You can read more if it's your first time coming here. Otherwise, you can click on download Android Studio like that. Then you pick for your operating system. That's how you can download Android Studio. And the rest is going to be done by Android Studio. How to install Java, Android SDK, and all other things you need with Android is going to be done by Android Studio. So right now I have Android Studio installed onto my machine. So I'll walk you through, guys, how to create your first app, Hello World app in Android Studio. So I'm going to stop sharing from a tab and share my screen for Android Studio. All right. All right, guys, can you see that screen?
Yes, we see it.
Yes. Basically, this is how Android Studio looks like. Here is where you're going to find your projects that you have worked on. Here are some customization. Now you click here to create new project. Then you pick a template. There are very many of them. So like what I would say during trains, this here. Hey, can you guys see my screen? Oh, sorry. There's something not going well here. Just a moment.
Simon?
Yes?
Someone in the chat says they need to be briefed about Kotlin before
we
you
shall
get
go.
started with actually building the app.
Yeah, we shall go there. Just I want to get somewhere to type in, so we shall use the same IDE for Kotlin as well. Guys, there was some glitch on my operating system here, so I wasn't able to show you guys how I created this project, but it's very simple. Okay, so this is the Android Studio interface. This is how it looks like. Very simple. Just like most other programs, you can see a lot of menus, so many things. So to program Android, we use Kotlin. Here is the syntax of Kotlin. If you know Java language very well, actually, if you know OOP, it could take like 2 days to learn Kotlin and you become good in it. So this is how we write Android apps.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes.
I don't know whether this is the time for asking questions, but I want to know, is Kotlin a client-side language or it's for server?
Kotlin is a general purpose programming language. It works everywhere. If you want it to work on the server side, there's what they call, it's called Ketra. There's something I call, I forgot the name. Okay, if you know Spring Boot, so everywhere you see Java working, we can use their Kotlin. Anywhere you see Java. So there's Spring Boot, where you could use Kotlin for writing Spring Boot. And it's also Kotlin JS, whereby you can write Kotlin that can be, if you know TypeScript, it transpiled to JavaScript. Even Kotlin also can be transpiled to JavaScript. So it can run on a browser. So Kotlin is what we use here for writing Android apps because it's very simple, like it's very brief. If you know Java, where you create so long class, in Kotlin, it could be a very short class, like a few lines of codes. We hope that explained well. Mic check. Mic check.
We hear you. We hear you. Elijah, is it okay on your side? Is he explained well?
Yeah, I'll get your joke. You can go on.
Okay, so now this is the interface for Android Studio. This is where you write your codes here. So in Android development, every screen you see is called activity. So it's here, like other OOP, we already share codes by extending some class. So this class here, app compact activity, is the one we have so many logic. So you just extend and you modify. So basically, the best way I can say this is that in Android development, everything is already done for you. What you do is just extend what has been done, then you modify the part that you want to work in the way you want. I guess getting me. So like everything is available, just extend, modify, extend, modify. So here we are extending a class called app activity, which knows how to draw a screen onto your phone, do so many things, but you just extend and you do some override. So in old school Android development, we used to separate between our UI and the logic into a view. So this is called a view. This is where you put your screen, a button. For example, you can pick a button here and put it here, like that. A button. So this is where you lay out the UI using XML. That's what I said earlier, that there's something called XML. So this is XML. This is what I used to lay out screen using XML. So you define your screen using XML in Android, like this. Then this class here is then translated into Java class for you at runtime and is shown onto the user screen. So there's a view called text view for showing text. There's button, and there's many other views available. And this is where you define the logic for your app. You can add here some other functions, a lot of them there. Then you can run your app from here, run app, though I'm not going to run the app right now. It will make my machine freeze. You remember this is a heavy software, and also Google Chrome is also heavy, so it will make machine hang. So basically that is Android Studio. If you guys are more interested, at the end I'll show you where to start from, like where should you start doing this thing from, like where should you start learning from the development. And secondly, just a piece of advice, however much they teach us at campus some few things, it's always your responsibility to go further and research. I have one policy in that nobody can teach you programming 100%. They just introduce you, then you teach yourself everything you need to become a good programmer. So this is a simple Android Studio, as you can see. The next thing you need is, if you guys still remember my slides, I talked about HackerRank. So HackerRank is where you will practice your problem-solving skills. And most employers, during an interview, they don't look at your papers. You come with your A. Nobody will ask you, hey, you bring your papers and have a look. No, they'll come here and give you a question to solve. So probably you guys should be good at problem solving. So if you are on your journey to become Android developer, always take time and come here and solve some algorithm problems on HackerRank. The more you solve is the more you become good in Android development. HackerRank is there. So the second thing you need is Pluralsight. First of all, I talked about ALC. Let me first go there real quick. So hey, my screen is gone, sorry. So ALC, so this is a community which you could join to be with other developers. So they'll help you learn Android development free of charge, sponsored by Google 100%. Before COVID, we used to have meetups where we could go somewhere in Kampala and we sit down and we talk to each other, we discuss. But nowadays there's COVID time and we couldn't meet again, but still we meet virtually. So every year, this program is available every year. So you can come to this page and register yourself. Then next time this program is being offered, you'll be able to join and learn with other developers who want to do Android development. Then you become Android developers. And thirdly, there is also Pluralsight. This is a online learning tool which I recommend for everyone. If you join the other program I've said earlier, this is the site you're going to be used for learning. It has so many contents you need. It has all what you need. It's free of charge once you're in the other program, but if you're not, it's very expensive, $300. per year, which is too expensive. But this site has all what you need to become a good Android developer. It has a path which could be like a course, maybe. Yeah, you can call it a course, a path, which you can come and learn. So you see here, as an Android developer, it has videos which are curated for your learning. They assume that you know nothing, right? They assume that you know nothing. So they start from beginning, from what is Android, then from how can you do Android, like the way you see from this video, the first one here. What is Android? Where to start from? How to install it? So if you take the time to code, to watch through all these videos here and code along, one day you become a very good Android developer, and you'll be able to also to pass Android developer certification. So just to confirm that you have learned something, you can do this exam. They call it IQ. Then you can see where you fall in Android development. Actually, me, I'm here is a 284 out of 300. So I only missed like 16 to make it 100%. So that's all, guys. So secondly, as you wait for the other program to start, I can give you guys free access to this website here to people who want to become, like, only guys who are serious. If you like, you know me, you know what? Next month I want to be an Android developer. Like, I want to start programming next month. I can give you guys access to this site here. Then you start learning as you wait for the program to start in next year in January. So by the time the program comes, when you're already a good developer. Good. I think that's all from me. Maybe there's more questions. Thanks.
Simon, there were a few questions. There were a few questions in the chat for
Yes.
asking. Can you share a few of the links to the projects you worked on?
Projects are there on Google Play Store, but the best one I'm proud of, they're not on Google Play Store, not yet there. So I'll share. Yes, no, they are there on Google Play Store, which are good, but I'm not proud of them. The one which I'm proud of it is not there. It's not yet on Google Play Store, but very soon there.
Okay, what of your GitHub? If you have
Okay. My GitHub. So this is my GitHub. Simon P. Ojok. Besides Android, I also do web development here. So you can just use this link here to see my GitHub profile, how I've been doing it. So secondly, if you're doing Android, always use GitHub so that you can document your codes. Like, because most employers, they don't ask for your papers. Like, they say, okay, you know Android, yes, you bring your MUK certificate. No one will ask you. They'll say, send us your GitHub user link. So this is what you send. When they come here, they're going to see this blue, this green stuff here. Like, how active, like how often do you code? So here, they also show, when did you begin coding? 2018. So I've done coding for 4 years now. So guys, if you're really good, you want to start up, yeah, okay. Let me share the app that I worked on. Google Play Store. So number one is here. Well, so though we have made so many updates in this app, and the app does not come here. This is the Taylor app. It's used by means of education. Is for teachers' effectiveness and learners' achievement. Among my first apps. Is being used by means of education. If you have a friend, a brother, is what they're using for recording teachers' attendance. And this app here, I've put their face recognition, fingerprint, and many much things on this app. Yeah, this app. Do you guys know this app? Hey guys, mic check.
We know it. I know it. I don't know if other people know it.
Yeah, so this is the Impulse app. I didn't make this, but I was among the team who made this. So don't take me like, hey, you guys, you made this. No, I was part of the team. It was made by a team. I've worked with the company which made this app here for 1 year. I started last year at around January. So here we use React Native, not Android. So it's also an app. So guys, that's all. So now, for people who want to maybe start learning, yes, mic check. Diana.
Yes, we hear
Diana.
you. We hear you.
So also for people who maybe want to start now or tomorrow to learn Android, so I'm going to show you guys how to get access to Pluto site, a free access for 1 month. If you feel like you need more access, you can also get more access. So what you do is, I think I will share a link at the end of this call. Let's not talk too much. I think that's unless there's a more question.
Simon.
Yes.
You could just take us through and show us because there's still time. So that people
Okay,
after
so
they don't have the devices open can do it right now.
So there is a program called Microsoft Dev Essentials. It's also a scholarship for developers, right? So it's where you're going to get a paid tools for free. You can search, you can go here. No, this is not the one, sorry. It's not the one. It's called Microsoft Dev Essentials. You can come here. Here. So what you do is you're going to create an account. Hey, somebody is crying here for a neighbor. So guys, sorry. You can create here an account. Okay. So let's go with default here. Yes, so once you then put your account, you'll come here where you're going to get your benefits. So for us, we only want only one benefit. So last time you guys had session on web. So there are so many free things here which are for web. As you can see, so many things for web, for AI, so many things. So for us, we want Android. So we come here to Pluto. Are you seeing here Pluto site, right?
Simon, we
Yes?
can't see what you're doing.
Can you see my screen? Sorry. So like the thing went to next tab. Like it automatically open another tab. Sorry, guys. So guys, after Googling Microsoft Data Essential, creating your account, you come here, right? So here there are so many good things which you need as a developer. They are all free, but under Microsoft, of course. But for us, we want here, Pluralsight. So you can click here on activate. Yes, for us, we want here, Pluralsight here. I see, guys. Click on activate. Then you'll be taken to Pluralsight. I have to share my screen again. The thing is open on a new tab. So once click on activate, you come to Pluralsight here. So here, you fill here your credentials you want. You fill them, then after you click on redeem. So you'll get 1 month free access to Pluralsight so that you can learn anything you want within 1 month, right? So that's all I have from you guys. So people who are serious, you can start learning today. The earlier the better. Yeah, the earlier the better. I think that's all, guys.
Simon.
So yes.
Someone was asking what it takes to get the GAD scholarship.
Okay, that scholarship, nothing. Like it takes nothing. Just wait for the right time and you apply. They always share links on WhatsApp. It takes nothing. Just Google this word here. Then on the first link, then fill in this form here. Then you'll be in. But this thing here is very, very competitive. So you have to be learning always, so that you have to be the best to get access to exam. You have to be the best. You have to watch many videos. You have to do IQ. You have to be watching us learning. Like you have to retain much information for you to be satisfied as a Android developer by Google. But everything is free of charge. It always starts in January, February, March, there every year. And right now, people are there. Right now, I'm a mentor. I'm mentoring school. It's called Group 8. It's where I'm teaching people how to become developers as well. So next year, or even right now, you can apply, then you'll be notified through your email address. But as you are learning, please don't forget GitHub. GitHub is your CV, right? For us programmers, we don't use papers. No, we don't use your degree. Even though you have your A, they ask for your GitHub. It will talk more about you. Yeah, guys. More question?
Guys, keep the questions coming. Questions are welcome. Simon?
Yes.
Could you take us through why someone should choose a career in Android development? Because there are lots of options. There is web, there is cloud, there is data science, and probably tell us how much an Android developer earns in Uganda, because that's a question so many people ask. It's not documented for Uganda specifically.
All right. So now let's talk about something good now. Yes. First way, come and get the first question.
Why someone should choose a field in Android development if there are other options like web, data science, cloud, and all that?
Now, this is the right thing here. Eh? Of course, people might be liking data science, machine learning, all those things. But first of all, getting those jobs in Uganda is not easy. Machine learning is not easy. The data science is not easy. But you need to start with what is available. But getting an Android developer job is very, very easy. Nowadays, anyone comes, Jagala app. I want an app to do this. I want an app. So there are very many people who comes every day with an app. Although they come with less and you earn your money as you keep on learning data science. So like Android development is like what you should learn very fast. Secondly, there's only one thing. If you say there's only one thing to learn, okay, three things: Kotlin and Android development, nothing else. Unlike web, last time you guys had web development, you have to learn JavaScript, HTML, CSS, React, Vue, Angular, Docker. There are a lot of stuff. If you look at a job description for web developer, there are many things. Let me show you guys something small from Tunga. Okay, just a second here. Something small from Tunga, like what it takes for someone to become a web developer and what they need for Android developer, and you have a look and you compare for yourself. I'm going to share with you something small here. Just a second, guys. You hold on. I'm looking for something here to share. Right. So for me, I feel like Android is the way to go, guys. Hey, Diana, mic check.
Yes, Simon.
I think for this session, I don't want it to be recorded, like something confidential, something small confidential.
Oh, it's okay.
This fine?
Our marketing team could pause the recording. Adrian.
Right?
Adrian. SP is, you could pause the recording for this part. It's okay, Simon, you can go ahead.